Hello. Hello, Arun Matthew, can you hear me? Irfan Ahmad, I am unmuting you. Just respond to me. Irfan Ahmad, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I have only unmuted you. All the others are on mute so that there is no disturbance. I can see that we have about 51 participants. That's good going. And I hope you will come out knowing a little more on radar plotting than what you already know. We'll wait for maybe another 2 minutes before we start. Okay, we'll start the lesson now.
Yes, sir.
So a true radar plot is easily understood, but it does not answer all the points. We will go one by one. Your ship is in the middle, and this is the target ship at 7 o'clock, bearing 035 into 10 nautical miles. This is the plot. After 6 minutes, you have traveled from here to here. Your speed is about 2.6 miles in 6 minutes. He has traveled from here to here in the same 6 minutes. After another 6 minutes, this is the position at 12 minutes interval. This is called true plotting. That means you are just moving your ship and moving his ship, as if you are looking at the two ships from the sky. Now, when you join all these points, the green line, I overlap with the red line now. The green line is its true course and speed. So how to find the true course and speed? Just transfer it to the center so that what is the reading here? All of you can see this reading. Just talk to yourself.
304.
Yeah, target course 304 degrees. This is very good. The true plot straight away gives you very easily what is the course of the target. But is there a collision? Just think on it. If you continue this plot, how will you find out if there is a collision or not? So keep plotting till you meet. So now you find here that you are reaching this place at 0730. He is here at 0730. So technically, there is no collision between the two ships. Are you passing ahead of him or astern of him? The answer is obvious. We are passing ahead of him. But what is the CPA between the two ships? How close are you going to pass to one another? It is difficult to find out CPA in a true plotting. We can make a guesswork here. 724, I'm here. This is the distance between the two ships. 726, I'm here. He is here. The distance, it's difficult to find out. You can make out 727, I am here. 727, he is here. This will be the distance between us. But what is the closest distance and at what bearing? Whether it's occurring on your port bow, 30 degrees, or right ahead, or on your port beam, where the CPA, closest point of approach, is occurring, it is difficult to find out in a true plot. There are many advantages of true plot. One more I will talk about is that you will find the aspect of the ship quite easily. What is aspect? That is aspect. Read this here. So this, between his course and the bearing of you from him, this is the aspect. This figure shows that you're on his beam, on his port beam. He is heading like this. You are almost on his beam. If you measure this angle with a protractor, you will know exactly what is the aspect. This is another photo to illustrate what is aspect. So here, your ship is on his starboard bow. On his starboard bow, how many degrees? This is it. That means you are on his crossing sector. Now, which one is supposed to keep clear? The target vessel or our vessel? If he is a power to one vessel, then he must keep clear of me. But if he is a fishing vessel, complete, every one of you complete. If he is a fishing vessel or sailing vessel or ram or NUC, what about CBD? No. Other four vessels, fishing vessel, sailing vessel, ram, NUC, then it is my duty to keep clear. But if he is a power down vessel, whether he is CBD or not, technically it is his duty to keep clear if there is risk of collision. Now we go on to one more aspect. Irfan, can you hear? Irfan?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're there, no, you're hearing, right? Okay, fine. Right, okay. Yeah. But what the true plot does not easily tell you, what is the CPA, when it will occur. Most important point, if I have to take action, then how much must I alter my course to pass at a safe distance? That is called desired CPA. For this, relative plot is one which will give you the answer fairly quickly. So let us go on to relative plotting. So you keep your ship always in the middle and you are drawing the bearing. So relative to you, he was here at 7 o'clock. He is here at 7:06. So relative to you, he will be moving along this line. He will be moving along this blue line. Let us give this blue line some name. Just think of some name. What are we going to call the blue line? The blue line is the line of approach. The line of approach. He is here at 7 o'clock, 7:06, 7:12, 7:18, 7:24, 7:30, 7:34. So you can straight away find what is the closest distance he is passing and what bearing the closest distance will happen. So in this, you will find what time is he going to pass here. So all you have to do is continue to plot or take this distance divided by this distance. multiplied by the plotting interval 6 minutes. If this is, let's say, 8 miles, and if this is, let's say, 2 miles, 8 divided by 2 is 4. 4 into 6 minutes. In 24 minutes, he will be here, passing the closest to you. Now we have to decide these questions. Read those questions. Now try to answer those questions. Let's go one by one. Are you passing ahead of him or astern of him? Obviously, he is passing astern of you here. You are here, and this is your stern. He will be coming here. The next most important decision is the CPA of 8 nautical miles, 0.8 nautical miles. Is it a safe distance? If your answer to that question as an officer of the watch is no, it is not a safe distance, I must pass at least 2 miles off. That means what? Why are you considering the distance of 0.8 nautical miles unsafe? That means there is an element of doubt in your mind. And when that happens, if you continue on your course, even though there is no theoretical collision, which are the rules you will be violating? Think on it. First and foremost, we will be violating Rule 7, which says your duty is to ascertain if there is risk of collision, and if there is any doubt in your mind, assume that there is a risk of collision. What is the next rule? Is 0.8 nautical miles a safe distance or not? If you consider it safe, then you are not acting like a true seaman, you are violating rule number 2. Then, the moment you say it is not safe distance, then if you continue your course without taking action, you will be violating rule number 8, because rule number 8 says 2 ships must pass at a safe distance, and if you are altering course, any course alteration should be sufficient to pass at a safe distance until she is finally passed and clear. Next we come to rule number 15. This is a crossing situation. This is a crossing situation. Since you have a doubt in your mind of unsafe distance, there is risk of collision, and where there is risk of collision, you must take action because you have the target on your starboard side, and if you have to take action, you must avoid passing ahead of him. In this case, you are passing ahead of him. So now your decision making is over. I must keep clear of him. 0.8 nautical miles is not a safe distance, and it is a crossing situation. I am a power-driven vessel. He is a power-driven vessel. Therefore, it is my duty to keep clear. He is on my starboard side, and I must not pass ahead of him. Now, what should I do? We go to the next aspect. We must alter course. The famous what I should do, we have solved. When I should do and by how much I must alter. For these things, radar plotting, relative plotting gives the answer more easily than true plotting. So just draw your 6 minutes distance backwards. Now reverse of your own course, distance for 6 minutes. This is his true course and speed. He'll be traveling 6 minutes, this distance. This is his true course. Let us see whether we are getting the same answer as we did in true plotting. Irfan, what is the reading?
304 degree.
Irfan,
Sir, 304 degree, sir.
did we get the same answer in true plotting?
Yes, sir. We got.
Yeah. So her course is 304. Now we come to a more important aspect. I need a CPA of 2 miles on my port side. What should I do? That means I'll be passing less than of him, and he will be passing on my port side at the closest point of approach of 2 miles. So you draw a circle of 2 miles. Now what I should do? This has been his line of approach, but his new line of approach must be like this. So you draw this line of approach. This is the required new line of approach at 0706 itself. That is called immediate action or instant action. That means you have plotted very quickly and you are altering course very quickly. Your ship is going to obey you immediately. Considering all this, draw the line like this. This is the required new line of approach. Just extend it backwards. So you want him to be moving along this line. So where would have been O? O would have been on the red line somewhere. This is your course and speed for 6 minutes. You're not changing your speed. Therefore, with the same speed, you draw an arc where it cuts the red line. That is point O dash. You just call it point O dash or anything. What it says is, I have to alter course by so many degrees. So many degrees. If that happens, he will be passing clear of me 2 miles on my port side. So let us see. WO dash is a new course. What is the new course? Irfan, what are you reading?
019.
Yeah. So the new course is 019. 019. Okay. That means 6 degrees plus 19 degrees. I have to alter course by 25 degrees to starboard. By 25 degrees to starboard. So you're straight away getting an answer on the assumption that you're able to plot and immediately tell the ship to act and immediately decide what action to take, and the ship also immediately obeys you. We all know there is always a time delay for the ship to obey you, for you to complete your radar plotting. So it is better to do as shown in the following slide. Before we go on to that, we go on to, you decide not to alter course, but you want to change your speed. Now what will you do? at 0706, immediately you want to reduce your ship speed and your ship immediately comes to the new speed. Assuming that, where will you put the O dash? Here, 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 here. Where are we going to put the O dash? Here. So take out that. This is O dash. So this will be your new speed. W O dash will be your new speed in 6 minutes. Now we come to delayed action. Delayed action. That means you have completed your plotting, let's say about 0712, and immediately you are taking action and ship is obeying you immediately. Assuming all that, what we do, for in those 6 minutes from 0706 to 0712, he would have moved here relative to you. So what should be my new line of approach? That is the new line of approach. I want him to move along this line, along this light blue line, and I must take some action. Now, how do we solve this? Either we can draw the same triangle here, or we can just use the same triangle and get the answer. So how do we do that? Just draw the relative line of approach, transfer it to your 07 6 minutes triangle. 6 minutes triangle. Now, this will be your new course. This will be your new course. Have you all understood? This will be the new course. And this actually works out to about 37 degrees. 37 degrees. So if you have delayed your action even by 6 minutes, and assuming your ship obeys you immediately, earlier you altered by 25 degrees, now you have to alter by 37 degrees. That is why radar plotting should be done with a lot of practice very quickly and correctly, so that you can decide all those things and take action suitably. Delayed decision. There is a delay in your decision making. Just for comparison, supposing you have taken so long for you to take action, or at 7:15 only you decided to take action, and the ship completed action only by 7:18, then what should be my course alteration? See now what is the difference? Your course alteration must be so many degrees, almost by 67 degrees, 67 degrees. So quick decision, quick action, you alter course by about 20 degrees, 25 degrees. Normal delay, you alter course by 37 degrees. But delay in decision making, you have to alter course by 66 degrees, 66 degrees. That is the value of radar plotting practice. And so many decisions which are intermingled with not only your own ship with the target ship, how your action will affect the other target ships. Are you going to pass close to some other ship which is on your starboard side or which is overtaking you? And these are, as Officer of the Watch, are going to be very crucial decisions. So if you practice radar plotting periodically, even at sea, IMO recommends all officers of the watch should practice radar plotting. Whether you are a chief officer, whether you are a second officer, or you are a third officer, you might have been sailing for 20 years, never mind, but continue to do radar plotting during open sea, because there are certain very quick decisions you can take by just looking at the ships on the horizon, and then you will be able to. The meeting will end in 10 minutes time, so I will rush now. Okay. Next point, just to tell some of the guys, what about port alteration? Okay. I've altered course to port by so many degrees. Still, it is 2 miles. There is something wrong in this. I mean, there's nothing wrong in the figure, but O dash, instead of coming on this side of A, is coming on this side of A. That means this, if we had been steering this course, once upon a time, the two ships would have been 2 miles apart. Not here, somewhere here. Somewhere here, they would have been 2 miles apart. This again delayed action at 7:12. He gave order. 7:18, the ship completed new course. So we normally take half the time interval and then do the relative plotting.
Now, what you see is a new slide with another situation. Study the slide carefully. It has already been solved and worked out. To recap, your own course is 000. The target bearing is already given and it has been plotted. The required CPA 2 miles, and you have completed the plotting in within 2 minutes, and you estimate to alter course at 0709, and it will take 6 minutes for the ship to complete the alteration. So what we do is 0709 to 0715, halfway mark, plot the future position of the ship at 0712, draw the required new line of approach to the CPA circle, transfer it backwards, and then find the course to alter. So the answer, the course to alter, is WO dash, which is 023 degrees, true. That means for a ship which is bearing at 0712, she is bearing 038 degrees on your starboard side. You have decided to alter course by 023 degrees. Now, as officer of the watch, what course will you order at 0709? That is the question. Go back to the slide and study it carefully and answer it from the ROR point of view. Okay.
I will be playing a video showing a tanker in rough weather. The idea is not to scare you, but to respect the seas and be proud of being a seaman. You may be wondering, what does ROR and radar plotting got to do with rough weather? As we go through the video clip, you will appreciate that there is quite a bit that I will be voicing over as the impact of rough weather on ROR and ship handling.
Bila je jedina žena u mom životu. Nek vjetar joj poljubi kosu kad ne mogu ja. Tiho, tiho, more šumi, opet zove, njeno ime, ali ona neće čuti, više ona ne voli me. Tiho, tiho, noćas plaču, žice stare, mandoline, ali ona neće čuti, više ona ne voli me. Tiho, tiho.
In rough weather such as this, your ship may not be able to complete the alteration of course in the assumed 6 minutes. She may take much longer turning into the wind, and she may turn much faster whilst paying off the wind. Moreover, your assumed speed over water may not remain the same in your new heading. Even the Doppler input comes with its own pitfalls. It is because of these variables, which call for tremendous amount of seamanship skills, that you and I have a job. If everything is predictable, computer may replace us, artificial intelligence and ENAV notwithstanding. I will be covering certain practically advanced aspects of plotting limitations and assumptions, hopefully in lesson video number 3 or 4.
Njeno ime, ali ona neće čuti, više ona ne voli me. Tiho, tiho, noćas plaču, žice stare, mandoline, ali ona neće čuti, više ona ne voli me. Tiho, tiho.
Now just go through this, practice a lot. You don't need radar plotting sheet for practicing. You can do it on a plain sheet of paper. 2 centimeters is 1 nautical mile in A4 files. And I'll be sending you a couple of exercises to work on. Each exercise will teach you some new nuances regarding radar plotting. Why the rule says avoid crossing ahead. What is the 100% valid explanation for this? You will find out why. If you have a choice to alter to starboard, do not alter course to port for a vessel on your starboard side. Willingness is what is important. All you guys do some radar plotting exercises. It is very simple. I'll be sending you some exercises along with one worked example. If you have taken Captain Subramaniam's book, radar book, nothing like it, and do the practice, because this gives you what I always tell you. It is not knowledge which makes a difference when you're on the bridge. It is not experience which makes a difference when you're on the bridge. It is the confidence as officer of the watch when you're on the bridge. It is neither. Confidence comes with knowledge, of course. As I told you, there are masters who are panicky, right from second officer, third officer, fourth officer, fifth officer, chief officer to master. There are people who are panicky. There are guys who are confident as second officer, they become a good confident master. Experience keeps the DS cool, but fools can learn in no other. There's 2 minutes left, and be safe, stay at home. And Irfan, I'm not able to take a question answer session because of time limitation. But did the lecture go well? Was it well received? And was there any minus points in my part or the video part? Irfan, are you with me?
Yes, sir, it was fine, sir.
This picture kept coming on and off during the online presentation, especially in the PowerPoint. Luckily, it was in one corner of the PowerPoint presentation. Definitely, it is not me. Aha, but the child looks so charming and sweet. Aha, let us continue with our lesson.
Good to see about 60 participants. But do practice, as I told you, it's a willingness to practice. It's very less effort that is required.
sir.
What you do is, as you start practicing, you'll be learning across so many situations.
Sure.
It is not that every day at sea
Sir.
you are going to have bad situations. As good officer of the watch is one, under the worst scenario, he will be a confident officer standing on the bridge. And all the best, you guys. Take care. I am closing the meeting. Anybody else wants to say anything? You have about half a minute or so. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
This is yours truly and affectionately, Captain R.K. Kumar, about 2 years back. And this is Guess Who, as second mate at the age of 23 or 24. My next lecture will be on radar true plotting and why true plotting has got a lot of advantages, especially when there are shallow patches around you and several targets around you, and it helps in making quick decisions. And that will be posted as a video lecture. Until then, bye for now. Stay safe from corona virus and be safe with respect to everybody around you in your household and in your vicinity. Thank you. Over and out.